I spoke with someone a while back, and they were telling me about, it was just casual conversation, and it was a casual mention of, like, oh, yeah, my partner, like, they were going to go check the blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, no, no, don't, I'll go check it. Because I already know if they check it, is they're going to get upset, and then it's going to ruin the whole weekend. And then they continue to talk. And I was still stuck on, like, wait, because this was something real small. Like, oh, they was going to check if the laundry room was clean or something. Like, it was just something small. And I'm like, so they would get upset and it would ruin the entire weekend. Like, they would hold on to this anger for 3 days. And this person paused and was like, well, yeah, it would ruin the whole weekend. And realizing like they're having to be hyper vigilant to kind of control this person's moods so that it doesn't disrupt like the energy in the house, like it doesn't throw it off for a whole weekend, which is wild. Your partner has such little control over their emotions that it can disrupt the whole house for days. I think I realize more and more, like how I grew up in that same type of environment where one parent's mood controlled the whole mood of the home. And it was interesting because I had two very contrasting energies in parents. Like, it was like night and day. It's like sunshine and thunderstorm. It was like Mary Poppins and the Hulk. My dad was definitely one of those, I ain't trying to be your little friend. I ain't trying to be your friend parents. His energy was very much like a black hole in the home, because one minute, like, I could be laughing and clowning, joking with my siblings or even my mom in one room, come out of that room laughing, turn the corner, run into him, and it was like immediate smile gone. And it was just because you had to kind of be, it was like joy wasn't allowed. Like, just being a kid, like, you couldn't have joy around my dad. My siblings and I would often be the lookout for each other with my dad. If he's coming home from work, we already know he trying to go straight to the bathroom, be able to take a shower and wind down. So if one of us was using the restroom around the time that he would normally come home, another one of us was the lookout at the window to be able to say, he coming, hurry up, wrap up, get out of there. It was that kind of vibe. It's one of those, parents who, like, the only time they really speak to you is to yell about something or when they're upset about something. So you don't have that connection, that relationship. You don't have jokes and laughs and joy. The birthday kind of burnt. I kind of overdid that one. Pot is hot. The pot is hot. The pot is hot. I feel like a lot of people can probably relate to that, though, like having that one parent or partner who's they don't have a lot of emotional intelligence, and so unit, the family, the partner move around them. It's like, are we storming today? Is it rainbows and sunshine? What was I about to say? Typically, when you have somebody whose mood controls the temperature of the house, it's just like I said, it's a controlling energy. And if the other parent like speaks up to them and calls it out, their parent often know how to dial it down when the other parent is around, and kick it back up again when they're not. Y'all been growing me some lettuce. I don't know if it's supposed to look like that at the bottom, but it say all you need is water. We gonna see. Give me a little strawberry. If you having to move so that you don't, in a way, like so that you don't upset your partner, like there's not enough accountability being taken on by that partner for their own emotions. You know, if they're looking to you like, if you hadn't just, or if you just do this, then I won't. Nah. And many parents also put that burden on their kids to move in a way so as not to upset the other parent, which also isn't fair to the kids. It's not fair to the kids or the partner. Because if you find yourself telling the kids things like, well, don't do that because it makes your daddy upset. Or don't do this because look, you know how your mama get. We're to the point now where we're tiptoeing around you in the home, and that's not okay. It's become a hostile environment. It's become a toxic environment. Kids usually learn how to minimize themselves in those environments to be less of a problem, to cause less upset. If I move accordingly, everything will go smooth. It also creates a level of anxiety in kids and the partner. Like, oh, is this going to upset them? I think they're upset. Let's not make it worse. Let's move in a way that will bring them back to the baseline. That is controlling behavior. And unless it's addressed, it never really ends. Like that turns into, now we have grandkids. And when the grandkids come over, hey y'all, don't do that because your grandpa gonna get upset. Hold your partner accountable.